Hello again, I'm back in the car. Have you ever bought an album by somebody you sort of don't really know too well, or you've never even heard of, but you've seen the cover of the album and you thought, there's something about that, I'm going to like it. There's something about the cover, and this happened to me maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. I was reading this edition of Mojo magazine and was flicking through, and an advert did catch my eye. It was that one there, Colin. And for some reason I thought it just spoke to me, without being silly or cosmic. It was just saying, you might like this. And what it is, it's a covers album, right? And it's called I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself, which was a hit for Dusty Springfield back in 1964 in the UK. It's a covers album, and it includes covers by Glenn Campbell, Del Amitri, Blind Faith, the Beatles, the Kinks, Jimmy Cliff, and maybe more. That's just off the top of my head. It's a good album. This one, I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself. Just give you a quick flick. It's very good. It's very sort of laid back and calm, and there's a nice feel to it, and it certainly flows along quite nice. There's a nice feel to it. Certain melancholy somehow in the album, which is nice. It's one of them albums where you might want to stick on late at night, or turn the lights down a bit low, little glass of something nice, and just totally chill out to. It's a nice album. Giving you a couple seconds of another track, which is Waterloo Sunset. It's for the Kinks, originally in 1967. The only little gripe I've got with his version of Waterloo Sunset, he calls it Waterloo, as opposed to Waterloo. Because that song was English, and Ray Davies and the Kinks, he sang in an English accent. And Colin Hay, I think he originally came from Scotland, and he emigrated to Australia with his parents, I think, I'm getting this right, in the 60s. And he became famous for being with the band Men at Work, who had a big hit in the UK. In fact, he got to #1 in 1981, I think, with Down Under. I Come From a Land Down Under. You remember that one? I think he's also been in Ringo Starr's All-Star Band as well, so he's been around a bit. But he's made a fabulous covers album. I'll go on to another one. This is Wichita Lineman, originally by Glenn Campbell, hit it here in the 60s, 69, one of my favourites, all-time favourite songs. Nice version of that. He's got the similar guitar solo in the middle using a baritone guitar, which is nice. Again, it's a nice version. Yeah, you get a picture, yeah. It's just a nice album, and the arrangements are very, very simple but nice. A couple of musicians on most of the tracks with Colin. This one is a Beatles cover, Norwegian Wood, which is nice. Got like there's a slight Indian drone effect on the intro. No sitar, he's just playing it straight on. All the songs on acoustic guitar, very nice. So really, it's just something I can just heartily recommend. And like I say, it did speak to me on the advert. Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying, which was a hit for Jay and the Pacemakers, about 1964 over here. Every track is one of my favourites somewhere along the line. So when I saw that advert, I think I'm not going to Google anything. I'm just going to order the album straight away. I think I'm going to like it. And I didn't listen to anything. I did Google Colin a little bit, found out who he was, and I found out he was with Men at Work, etc. And I thought, I want to listen to this when I get it with new ears. I don't want any preconceived ideas. And I was totally right with my instinct that I was going to like this album. It's on orange vinyl with a splatter effects. I think you ordered the album. I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know it was going to be a coloured vinyl, but there's a hype sticker on the cover, which I'll probably stick on this video at some point to show you. And various colours are available. And I think it's potluck. You get whatever comes. But myself, I do prefer a black vinyl album, just the only old-fashioned black, which is still a colour, of course. So, but I'm not over keen on red vinyls, blue vinyls. I know Beatle Brad is. I know if you check his channel out, you'll certainly know that he loves coloured vinyl. But it's not for me, really. A few seconds of another one. That's Ooh La La, which was done by The Faces. I think it was wrote by Ronnie Wood and Ronnie Lane. Of course, Ronnie Lane was in the original Small Faces, which is one of my favourite bands of all time. It was sung by Ronnie Lane originally on the original version, and Colin does more or less like a straight take on that one. It's more or less the same version, same speed, same tempo, same key as The Faces. So it's nice. So we'll have a quick go at something else. That's Driving with the Brakes On, which was a hit or a song by Delamitri. Now, I don't think I'm aware of that song. I'm a fan of Delamitri, but I can't say I know that song. I'll have to check that one out. It is a nice song. Driving with the Brakes On. So it's a nice song. It does. I would definitely recommend this album. I'm not going to skip through every track, but there's a couple of Beatles, Across the Universe, Norwegian Wood, and we've got the one by Blind Faith is I Still Can't Find My Way Home, which I think is one of the best tracks on the Blind Faith album, the first one and only Blind Faith studio album. Many Rivers to Cross, that's on there too. I think we've more or less covered every track, more or less. There might be one missing, but please check this album out. Just check it out on Spotify or on YouTube. It's a nice album, a nice calm album. I think when I ordered, it was delayed a couple of weeks, so I was a little bit disappointed. Didn't go too quickly, but could have got the CD, but decided on, I think this album's got to be a vinyl. And I think the initial run of the vinyl was sold out, probably wasn't a massive run. So I went onto Colin's website and ordered from the next batch, and it was delayed a couple of weeks, so I had to sort of wait maybe 3 or 4 weeks, but it was worth the wait. Right, so we'll leave it at that, and this is Still Can't Find My Way Home, the Blind Faith one. Yeah, so recommend that one, folks, and we will speak to you again soon, and bye for now, and thanks for watching.